Damn. Yeah.
Alright, what's good everybody? It is your boy SleeplessEliite, and it is that time of the year. We've got an announcement. I mean, if you don't already know what was going down, I don't know how you didn't. But what we got going on, it's a new Call of Duty. Boom. It's titled Modern Warfare. As you can see, I've watched about, 48 seconds of the video. So I haven't watched a lot of it. Literally, I got up to here and I was like, nope, I should make a reaction to this. So we're gonna end up pulling it all the way back, go from the beginning, watch to the end, and bring up any interesting things that we see. So without further ado, let's get into it.
The rules have changed. There's a fine line between right and wrong. And somewhere in the shadows, they send us in to find it.
126 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Man like Price.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Stand clear!
Victor 6-4, green light.
Chemical weapons are now in the wild.
Foreman copies up.
Guys, hostiles assaulted civilians.
Get to safety, go!
We get dirty, and the world stays clean. That's the mission.
Hey, it comes out on a real one's birthday. Let's just hold on. Wait. If there's anybody, any of my subscribers who want to just, you know, just do a real one a favor, just saying.
Who's your team?
Some old comrades.
Boy. Alright, so this, oh my days, it's gonna be lit. I mean, I won't lie, it looks okay. Ignore my recommendations. Alright, so obviously, as you can tell, we got an old face coming back. Man like
6.
Oh
Going
man.
dark.
Man like Captain Price. So he's back in this. So my question is, is this like a new story, or is it a reboot? Okay, so after doing a little bit of digging, because I watched the video and I was like, okay, so there must be some new stories going into more depth about what I didn't quite know, because as you can see from here, because I don't know if they're just sort of changing up the timeline, or if it's just gonna end up being a reboot of, I don't know. I was just like, oh, there must not be any news stories, so I stopped. After literally, as soon as I stopped recording, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Stopped, went back, and looked back at it, because obviously because the video's been out for about an hour and an hour and 22 minutes. So yeah, so what they call it, they say it's a reimagining of the Warfare series, not a sequel. So like I was sort of hinting at before, like I was saying before, it's a brand new, it's sort of like a new story basically. It's new IP, but it still uses using the same characters. Yes, single player, there we go. There is single player, but also the one thing that has two things that piqued my interest, as you can see here. They're not having a season pass, which personally I think is sick, but also, so they also plan to make it, now this says plan, which means that they want to make it work, but there's no guarantee for it. And I think when it says cross-platform play, what I think it will end up being is, instead of having the console and PC players playing multiplayer online together, it'll be a case of they'll be able to do co-op missions together, purely because of the fact that there is a very large gap between console players who play primarily with controllers, and then PC players who play primarily with a mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard is just naturally faster. Inputs are a lot more direct and accurate, if obviously within in the right hands. Obviously, classic multiplayer modes, that means we might see a return for like Team Tactical, the little 3v3. But yeah, no mention of a battle royale mode onto that. So, oh, my PlayStation has decided to turn itself on. Okay, I'm gonna take it back to where I originally ended the video. But you know, these are all questions. You guys in the comments, you guys watching the video, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And we'll go back and forth. Make sure you know, keep up to date, not only with Call of Duty, or just not even their YouTube channel. They have a Twitch channel. Make sure you keep up to date with them, because a lot of people will follow a bunch of other people and be like, oh, this person's got the scoop, but you never really know. So it's better to just stick with the source as much as you can. Also, safe for watching the video, I guess. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. And make sure that if because you're over here on YouTube, make sure you go follow the Twitch. I stream over there at the same time as I do YouTube. At some point I'm going to end up streaming exclusively on Twitch, and then editing the footage back over to YouTube. So the people on YouTube, you won't miss out if you don't want to make a Twitch account. But if you do and you want to see me live and you want to chat to me while I'm playing, make sure you go follow the Twitch. Also, make sure you follow the second channel, Casual Bangouts, and follow the channels that are affiliated with that one channel, which is Pal Guy Gaming, Big Imperial, and Up Down Left Right. Make sure you hit them up. Make sure you tell them that I sent you. Let them know. And yeah, hey, I look forward to hearing more about this. I'm not gonna pull the trigger and be like, oh yes, I'm gonna pre-order this immediately. But I do hope that it's decent. I want to see more about it and what they're actually going to offer. But that's only going to come with time. So for right now, it's been your boy Sleep, and I'm out. Peace.